Before we can start using Great Organ, we have to firstly configure the software and then finally install some organs. To perform initial configuration, click on the configuration menu at the top of the screen. You will be shown a list of all recognized configured MIDI and audio devices your system is reporting. Choose your monitor layout. In our case, we will select single screen. On this screen, we can set the specification of our attached hardware. In this case, we have 3 manuals, 1 pedal board, 1 expression pedal, no crescendo pedal, and 8 pistons per division. We must now detect our 3 manuals and pedal board. We should start with our topmost keyboard and work downwards to the pedal board. Starting at the top, click the Detect Low Note button, then press the lowest note on your top keyboard. This is usually C36 in MIDI terms. Similarly, click the Detect High Note button, and press the highest note on your keyboard, usually C96 on a 61-note keyboard. The keyboard should indicate successful detection with a green tick once both high and low notes have been detected. Repeat this process working down the manuals in order. Once all of the manuals have been detected, the next button should become enabled, allowing us to move on to the next stage of configuration. Expression or crescendo pedal learning is carried out by clicking on the Detect Expression button, then rapidly moving your expression pedal between its minimum and maximum position. Ideally, you should see a low value of 0 and a high value of 127. Once all expression pedals have been detected, the next button should become enabled, allowing us to move on to the final stage of configuration. On this screen we can detect any hardware pistons or buttons we want to use with the software. This stage is entirely optional, and you can return to this page at a later date to perform this configuration. Pistons can be detected by right-clicking on the on-screen piston, and when the detection message appears, press and release the hardware piston or button being detected. If the piston is successfully detected, it should now glow yellow. We will just do a few examples before completing the configuration. Now that we have completed the configuration, it is important that we now fully shut down the software. This is only necessary when initially learning or doing major reconfiguration of MIDI hardware. Configuration is read at application startup time. Click the Home menu and select Shut Down Software. We can now move on to the next stage of installation, adding some instruments.